And now at 5:30, too close to call.
A full week after Election Day, we still don't know who's won Cleveland's Ward 12. Tanmay Shah leads incumbent Danny Kelly as absentee and vote-by-mail ballots are still being counted. Now, this is something playing out all over our state of Ohio, but could it soon be history?
We have team coverage for you of the counting and the debate over when ballots should be counted. We start with John Kosick, who spoke with both Shah and Kelly today.
To be frank, I think my brain broke a little bit.
Tanmay Shah is still processing what happened election night when the final tally in the new Ward 12 council race on Cleveland's west side showed the political newcomer with a slim 7-vote lead over incumbent Danny Kelly.
We weren't really prepared for this tight of race and a recount process. So honestly, my mind froze and we were like, okay, what does this actually mean?
It means he and Kelly will have to wait until the results are certified November 25th. That's when we'll learn how the outstanding ballots, about 50 in all, actually voted. Even then, though, the margin is still likely to trigger an automatic recount. To even get to this point is a dream for the 29-year-old Shaw, whose background is unique.
I am a housing attorney, a truck driver, and a union organizer.
He immigrated from India when he was 9 and considers himself a democratic socialist.
Cleveland isn't a poor city. It's an exploited city. And to me, that's an understanding that comes from democratic socialism, of understanding, look, our power is generated by the people that work here, that live here, and that want to actually have a family thrive here.
His opponent, incumbent Danny Kelly, also touts himself as a fighter for Cleveland's families. Kelly has held the seat since January of 2023, and at this point, he's conceding nothing.
We have to wait for the votes to be counted. You know, it's not fair to people who voted and not fair to either our campaigns for somebody to say something and make a misstep.
In the meantime, both men have been invited to cast their votes for council leadership positions. Though Shaw appreciates the gesture, he says will be abstaining.
I understand that the transition has to go on. I personally do not feel comfortable voting until my election has actually been certified, so I've kind of withheld myself, but it's been interesting to start seeing the process.
Talking with Danny Kelly, you won't find animosity towards his opponent, but in a sense admiration for the campaign that was run and gratitude to the voters who took the time to decide this oh-so-close race between them.
I would tell you both camps ought to be very proud of their people. They worked really hard. You don't get a race this close unless you really work hard to get the people out, and you know, hats off to everybody that volunteered for both camps. I can't thank them enough.
In Cleveland, John Kosick, News 5.